What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you are having an amazing Friday. It's Friday morning. It's beautiful, a bit chilly, but that's okay. November is ushering in new things, a new month. And so let's go ahead and get on with this fairly new story. So Ramona Singer is being fired left and right, child. She lost her real estate job at Douglas Elliman. At the same time, she is losing gigs. Ramona is denying racism claims and alleging that she's always liked her castmate, Ebony K. Williams, who told Vanity Fair that Ramona made offensive remarks during a virtual education session. Plus, Ramona's status on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip is being revealed following her BravoCon axing. So basically, she's being canceled left and right. Page 6 is reporting that the Real Housewives of New York alum has officially been axed from her realtor job at Douglas Elliman. A source tells the outlet that Ramona, who's 66 years old, was let go on Tuesday. In a Vanity Fair expose released earlier this week, the Bravo star was accused of using the N-word slur in the past conversation with a Bravo colleague. And then she tried to deny this claim to a Page 6 reporter via text message where she ended up partially spelling out the word. Like, come on. And at 66 years old, I mean, almost 70, you're knocking on 70's door. You would really think that one would know by this time not to spell out offensive racial slurs. But we'll continue. So after the text was published, Bravo removed her from the BravoCon lineup. Insiders who are close to Ramona are now defending her to TMZ as they state the bigotry and racism claims upset the star. Probably not more upset than the people who were the targets of her bigotry and racism. But let's continue. Especially because an investigation allegedly gave Ramona the go-ahead to continue filming for other TV projects. A source also indicated that Ramona believes the situation is blown out of proportion. I'm sure she probably does, right? She doesn't think that, vulnerable or marginalized populations are deserving of protection. That's how she's been socialized to think. But she gonna learn today, okay? In 2021, multiple sources claimed to the outlet that a third-party investigation cleared Ramona in a sense that nothing could be found to corroborate the past racism claims. The recent insiders claim that Ramona is not at all racist, and she has never used any racial slur in season 13. Oh, only season 13? Okay. They also allege that she wishes the best for Ebony, whom she's always liked. The sources stated that Ramona is still on friendly terms with her castmates, Dorinda Medley, Sonia Morgan, and Luann de Lesseps. But she hasn't seen the co-stars as frequently because of the recent controversy's fallout. An insider claimed that Ramona self-sabotaged regarding her recent text to Page 6, which is why she was taken off the BravoCon roster. The Vanity Fair allegations had nothing to do with it, according to the source. Meanwhile, an NBC Universal rep told Radar Online that audiences will still see Ramona on Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, Roni Legacy, which has already been filmed and continues to be slated for December. Amid the recent allegations, Ramona was spotted in New York City in a photo as she seems to be glaring at the paparazzi, and I've placed that in the presentation for you guys to see. According to the outlet, the star is entering an office building with a pad of paper on Tuesday night after the infamous text was revealed. Okay. So a few things here, right? Not only did she spell out the racist slur in a text message, but she also had the nerve to say that she read somewhere some, statistic that, Black people don't have fathers. And I'm thinking, my first thought was, so do we just get here by, osmosis? But then she goes on to say, well, why can't I say that? Most of them don't have fathers. Like, she doubles down on her racism. Let's call a thing, peer people, like Yama Benzent says, because she has been consistent throughout her time on Real Housewives of New York. The things that she said to Ebony, it was a young woman. They were at a dinner table. I remember watching the episode where she was talking about how she almost was unalived while giving birth, and we know that the Black maternity mortality rates are in this country astronomical in comparison to other Western industrialized countries. And Ramona, of course, centered herself and made that all about her. And, basically diminishing and dismissing this young Black woman's claims in regards to, her experience or her near death experience giving birth to her child. And again, this is all too often that Black people will say, this is something that is racist. And then white people, because of their power and privilege, particularly those who are bigoted, like Ramona, will just diminish it and dismiss it and just say, oh no, like she said here, she thought that it was being blown out of proportion. Well, similar to Erica Mena, you're going to learn today that Black people buy houses. We are an extremely powerful economic force. And no, you spelling out the N word and um, saying that Black people don't have fathers. And I mean, just all this ridiculous, bigoted mess that you're spewing is not okay. It's not acceptable, right? And so I'm so glad that her, Erica Mena, so many of these people are waking up and realizing that you cannot be racist and still keep your job and still, be on TV and still, make money and cash in on the attention and the views of Black viewers. And Black people, we are I think the biggest demographic of consumers when it comes to television and like commercial goods and things like that. Like, we need to realize the power not only behind our dollar but also behind our attention, what we give our attention to. Because if we were to boycott, okay, some of these things, some of these shows, some of these women who are spewing this hateful, racist and bigoted rhetoric, we would come out on top as a collective. And so I'm really glad that, people are starting to wake up in the year of our Lord 2023. Okay. This is the end of the year, right? People are just now having this reckoning where you can't say these things and think that it's okay. Ramona has been this way for a very long time. She's an avid Trump supporter. She does not feel like uh, anyone or who has melanin in their skin, or you know um, the way that she treats like the wait staff and people who are any different than she is, right? Like the fact that this article said that she was on good terms with her castmates. Yeah, because they mirror her, right? Her experience, her demographic. Why wouldn't she, right? But that just shows her character and who she is as a person, right? When you see somebody who is different than you are, and you don't take the time or the opportunity to get to know them as a human being, then that just shows the person that you are. So she does not need to be associated with BravoCon. I'm really glad about that. The Bravo is finally waking up. And the fact that now she's lost her realtor job. So if she keeps it up, she's going to be, living with Black and brown people, whether she wants to or not, because her her income streams are drying up really quickly as a result of her being so full of hatred and bigotry. And it's sad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how people can be so full of hatred. But that's their issue. It's not mine. But I definitely want to bring you this story this morning. I hope that, like I said, all of you are having an amazing day. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it if you have not done so already. And I will talk with you later. Have a beautiful day, Aces, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye.